Yeah.
So you just mentioned that you were looking for different platforms. So how did you, and this is mostly for the people who possibly will be watching it months and weeks or months or years to come. Hopefully it will help them. So how did you run across Smart Matchup, and what problem it solved for you? What are the kind of features that you appreciate about Smart Match?
So I think I told you the story when we first talked. I actually had
This
spent
is
some time.
yeah.
This was the beginning of last year,
Yes,
maybe
yes,
middle of last
yes.
year.
I kind of know it, but I just want to sort
Yeah,
of, share it
right.
on a
To go
video.
viral.
So I had
Viral.
so
Yes.
I had spent some time talking to developers about what I called putting together a dating app for male friendship. Now, when I talk about this as a dating app, the team that I'm involved in MenLiving, they lose their minds. They're like, nobody wants to talk about men doing a dating app. I'm like, yes, they do. And if they don't, they need to. And
That's the
and
wonderful thing.
it just wasn't going to happen. And so I had abandoned any efforts. But with the mindset that as we were redoing our website, we would add some functionality that at least from a directory standpoint was more robust. So we were in a review meeting of what we were doing with our website, and I was like, "This stinks." I mean, what we're doing with our profiles and directories is awful, and we just couldn't have it. And so on the call, Joan, who's part of the marketing team, we just did a quick Google search, and all the time I never did check matchmaking. I was checking dating or things like that. And
This is one of our pains. We need to bring that word or figure out a way how to reach more community builders like
Now
that.
we have
With
ChatGPT
matchmaking, you
can
mean?
solve all the
Yeah,
problems.
that word matchmaking, it's a stigma. It has a little bit of a stigma. Not stigma, but it has a certain connection in people's minds,
Correct.
It's
Yes. So we pulled up Smart Match. We looked at 2 or 3 others cursory, because when I see something that I like, I'm done. And we were done. And I mean, right after that, we aggressively, I think, no, it took us a while to get to the point that we could do the test, but it was all about implementing Smart Match. And again, what we wanted was a way for it to at some level eliminate kind of the some of the fear around men reaching out to other men for one-on-one connection, in the hopes that with the system recommending other men, it's just like, okay, you have shit in common. Call this guy, send him an email, get connected with him, and see if there's a potential relationship down the road. And I mean, I couldn't be happier at the way that the system is working for us right now.
It's doing all that you expected.
Oh, it forms
Yeah, I think the one thing that I would tell you, the one thing that we would like, and I always tell the group, it's part of your business model, but to be able to do a geography search through the directory as a user, we don't know that it's very important, but it feels like it would be important, because we have men from all over the world that are connecting, and we absolutely advocate the use of the technology for these connections. But if you've got somebody that's down the street that's in the system, it might be good to know.
I think we do have proximity matchmaking.
Indeed.
But